I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. Gusty northwest winds once again expected tomorrow as high pressure builds in from the west. In behind departing low pressure. After winds gusting as high as 30 to 40 today, winds are stronger tomorrow with gusts mostly ranging 35 to 45 and up to 45 to 50 north of Highway 92. From Valentine to O'Neill, wind gusts up to 60 are possible tomorrow. Highs tomorrow are once again seasonal in the mid-40s to the low 50s. Passage of a weak cold front from the northeast on Thursday results in highs mostly in the 40s, while southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas can expect highs in the 50s. Friday through Sunday, our highs rebound mostly to the upper 40s to the mid-50s, but southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas warmer again and likely to see highs in the mid-50s to around 60. Approaching low pressure cools our highs into the 40s for Monday and increases precipitation chances the middle part of next week. Checking the long-term forecast, early next week, Nebraska temperatures are likely to be seasonal, while Kansas is slightly warmer than normal. By the middle of next week through December 2nd, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures are colder than normal. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation Sunday through the first 2 days of December indicated to be slightly above normal. Key weather factors the markets are watching include drought reduction in the plains and Midwest and short-term good weather in South America. A pair of large storms, one over the Great Lakes and the other just west of the northern Pacific coast, lead to broad areas of wet and windy weather in the next several days. The Great Lakes storm results in widespread precipitation as much as 1 to 2 inches from North Dakota into the northeast. Accumulating snow blankets parts of North Dakota later today, followed by substantial wind-driven accumulations in the central Appalachians on Thursday. Out west, 5-day precipitation totals in Northern California and parts of the Pacific Northwest could reach 10 to 20 inches, with flooding possible at lower elevations and blizzard conditions from the Cascades into the Sierra Nevada. That storm moves through the northern plains and upper Midwest this weekend, and another follows it across the plains and Midwest the early to middle of next week. Scattered rain and snow are in the forecast, but with uncertain amounts. Cold air over western Canada spreads east to the Rockies next week, but just how cold is still not a certainty. In Brazil, wet season rains continue to benefit soybean establishment as southern Brazil sees increasing rain coverage, keeping conditions favorable. Across Argentina, most areas remain dry ahead of widespread rainfall this weekend into early next week. Even though some of Argentina is drying out, conditions are mostly favorable, but that is with a looming heat and dryness threat from a strengthening La Nina later in the crop season. Most of the eastern Black Sea region is very dry. A couple of waves of scattered rain this week in the eastern Black Sea region are of little benefit for the wheat that is going dormant. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.